Hi, Roberta Hill here, and I have a question that I'd really like everyone's input on. Do you think women are disadvantaged on LinkedIn? I recently did a video addressing some of the concerns that women have on LinkedIn, and I know I've viewed enough that some women don't want to put their picture up because they're afraid of what kind of response is going to get. Or they refuse to do their email and contact information with a call to action. Or they'll only adopt the strategy which is of people they know, and they may put up security restrictions on their profile. And all of these things defeat the very purpose of LinkedIn. It's a professional business networking tool. And yet I understand that women are afraid sometimes that they're going to be slightly harassed. Now, I don't worry about that with Facebook because I have very strict restrictions. It's only on people I know. And I haven't run into a problem particularly with LinkedIn. I think they do a very good job of stopping spammers, but some are going to get through. However, I would say that I get probably in the past, a couple a year that would say, I'd like to connect with you and you have such a beautiful picture. And I just kind of ignore those right off the bat. The truth is, I'm pretty easy to find on LinkedIn. I've been and find my contact information. I've been on the internet for many years and on the web. I have websites, and due to various rules and regulations and legal requirements, my contact information is out there. Now, I do not put out my phone number. I do have a call answering one in North America. Not that I think anyone's going to call me in New Zealand, but that's just, for me, just a little bit too personal. But I've noticed in the last couple of months that it's become much more sophisticated. I'm not getting these arbitrary requests anymore. I'm getting someone whose profile, and I do my due diligence, looks very legitimate. I mean, probably if I really dug into it, which is time consuming, some triggers would have gone off. But I have a pretty good eye for those things. And a couple I've accepted, and they've started out with, tell me a little bit more about your business. And then it drifts to, oh, do you like New Zealand? I've always wanted to visit there. And what do you do, socially? And before you know it, after about 2 exchanges and messages, it's like, delete. Or I go back, and it's wasting my time going back and checking the profile and reporting one of them as spam. But I have to tell you, now the sophistication, the reason I'm writing this is, are we as women disadvantaged? Do men have the same experience? Does it stop us? Does it affect us in any way of how we're going to use the network? I know I'm particularly careful. I'm going to be meeting someone shortly who happens to live in New Zealand, and I did my due diligence. I was a little apprehensive, not so much if it was another woman, but because it was a gentleman. But I have to share with you, I'm going to read this, an email that I got last week. And it says, it's perfect. Dear Roberta, how are you? Your profile picture was displayed among the people I know on LinkedIn. Ding. And you look very familiar with vague memory. Ding. I had been trying to figure out where we must have crossed paths. Richard Edwards. Does it read a bell to you? Please let me know if it jogs your memory. If not, I will send you a picture to you in my next email. Ding. Let's check if we could figure out, or alternative, we can meet for lunch or dinner. Please, what do you say? Bing. You are exceptionally beautiful. Bing. I'm excited, waiting to return your mail. Thanks, Richard NB. This is not an act of philandering. Please, you are indeed a beautiful woman. I don't know if your beauty got my attention or there is a place we must have met. I am interested to figure this out. Okay. An email. Someone has found me on LinkedIn. They probably may have a profile because they use it for lurking. And now they've emailed me, contacted, not even through LinkedIn. I couldn't even complain if I want. It's a name that is so common. It's not that. I'm thinking, I'm amused, but it's annoying as well that it's seeped out into that. Anyway, I would very much like to hear from everyone on what their thoughts are about this. Are women slightly disadvantaged, or do we have to be particularly careful, as we do in life in general? Anyway, look forward. Please do comment. Looking forward to it. This is Roberta Hill, and just smile.